The bird does not sing because it has a reason. It sings because it has a song. India, with its population of more than 1 billion, is trying to emerge as the new major superpower to reckon with. In its tremendous growth during the last decade, it would not be appropriate if we overlook the contribution of women of our great nation. It's not only now, but since ages, women of our country have excelled in every walk of life. In simple words, we cannot envisage progress without the participation of the women folk of our country. Nevertheless, there are still many sections of our society where male dominance prevails and women are treated merely as an object, especially in the small towns and villages of our country. The causes can be illiteracy, ignorance, age-old laws of the society, etc. To empower such women of our societies and change their lives, a dream was envisioned in the form of a trust called Draupadi Dream Trust. As the name suggests, the trust derives its name and inspiration from the historical Draupadi, a woman of tremendous strength, one who stood above all indignities and was so pure that the most powerful individual of that era, Krishna, came to her rescue. This strength, seasoned with the expertise of the founder trustee Meera Misra, as a successful entrepreneur and contributor to society through various platforms like visiting lecturer and business consultant to well-known organizations, the trust was established on Gandhian philosophy of community participation and Panchayati Raj in synergy with Millennium Goals of participative community development. The vision of the trust focuses on capacity building and skill enhancement of women and youth for taking charge of their own life.
The main objectives of the trust were two. We focused on empowerment of women and youth through capacity building and skill enhancement, because due to globalization there is a strong need for trained manpower which our country with this vast population can actually harness. Second objective was to restore our heritage. Why I chose the name Draupadi and why Kampilya? As per history, she was the first woman almost 5,000 years ago who first spoke of empowerment. Her life teaches us many lessons. During Agyatwas, she actually worked as a hairdresser, being a queen, teaching us two vital lessons. One, no job is menial. Secondly, when there is an adversity, we all have to be capable of taking on the reins, and unless we are empowered and unless we are knowing our own assets and capacities, we cannot do this. So we got to learn these two important lessons from Draupadi.
According to research and satellite pictures, it's revealed that Kampilya, the 5,000-year-old Vedic times village in district Farrukhabad, still exists in a dilapidated condition. Since inception, though the trust has been working in both urban and rural areas, a special focus is on the upliftment of the underprivileged and the village Kampilya. IT education being the foundation for any progress today, the Trust started IT vocational education in January 2005 and has exposed hundreds of youth to computers. To revive ancient Zardozi handicraft, a tailoring and embroidery unit was taken to train women to convert embroidered pieces into product.
द्रौपदी ट्रस्ट द्वारा कंप्यूटर सेंटर से मेरा आत्मनिर्भर होने का सपना पूरा होने वाला है।
द्रौपदी ट्रस्ट में आकर मेरी पहचान खुद बन रही है और मुझे लग रहा है कि हाँ, मैं भी कुछ हूँ और अपने घर के लिए, अपने समाज के लिए कुछ कर सकती हूँ।
Apart from this, regular workshops, some of which are supported by the Hans Seidel Foundation, are being conducted to generate awareness about utilization of local resources and broaden the vision of the women folk of the area. Faculty for the workshops is very carefully chosen from reputed institutes like SISI, KVIC, and professionals from leading Delhi colleges. The Trust believes in involving youth and provides opportunity to enterprising college students for internship with the Trust. Today, The vision of the Trust is flowering through an aesthetic blend of heritage and modernity. The team of the Draupadi Trust is nourishing a dream in the form of a heritage village for tourists and businessmen alike, keeping its agro-eco and heritage value intact. The Trust identified 4 main sectors of growth, namely agri-products of food and medicinal value, Zardozi fashion handicraft, vocational IT education, and special focus on cultural tourism.
Draupadi Trust has conceptualized the heritage village in order to promote employment for local people, to stop job migration, to make the local community a part of the development process. This village actually represents true unity and diversity of all religions and culture right from the Vedic time. So we are asking the government to help us take forward this heritage village project.
The idea of this trust was basically for us to go back to our roots, and it is also connected with the history of Mahabharata.
Draupadi Trust has a good future, and we also understand that it has caught up the imagination of many, and it requires the support from the government, from local NGOs, from other local people who are interested in uplift of the area. So we believe Draupadi Trust has the potential of creating an awareness of the possibilities of the area.
O woman, thou art a known mother power, the unexplored divine power, the giver, the nourisher, and protector of life. O woman, now be the driving force for making societies richer and progressive with your intrinsic power.